Hello, it's Nikki and welcome back to another Friday Favourites. Today as my last Friday Favourites of 2024, I thought I would do a bit of a reflection. So it's not stuff to buy necessarily, although the first one you can buy, and I am an affiliate, so if you're looking for some work to do next year, I can highly recommend it because I've done it. I've been through the course, paid the money, done the thing. I thought I would talk about business and things that have really changed and moved the needle, and maybe some points for you to take away, to journal on, to reflect on in your business, and just see what's going on. It's always a really great time of year to do this work. So here we go. The first thing I want to talk about is an investment I made at the end of 2023, but it continued throughout 2024, which was joining Ray Dodd's Plenty program. This is all about money. It's all about your patterns with money, understanding your relationship with money. And I've known over the last few years that I've really wanted to increase what I was earning and yet do it in a way that still feels expansive and smooth and great and all of those things. And it's a beautiful community that she has curated. And there's loads of online resources. And I really just got a lot from it. There's also a live call. There's another live that you can watch along. And it just brings the conversation to life. And it's been very illuminating, things that I've discovered and found out about myself and next steps. I think that's been really great. Like me, she talks a lot about pricing and packaging, but she goes much more into the psychology of that and limiting beliefs and permission and so many great things. So if you're interested, check out my affiliate link down below and join the program. I'll see you in there. The next thing, leaving my postcode. This was a goal that I set for myself at the beginning of 2024. And to be challenged. I think having young kids, and also Matt used to work away a lot, so often in the evenings it would be me at home with the kids, and I found it that I just almost kind of took myself out of the equation, like, I wouldn't be able to do that because who's going to have the kids, or I just got a bit braver again this year, and I really stood up for doing things for me that topped me up, and leaving my postcode. And again, my kids are now 5 and 9, so we're not taking that massive change bag out, we're not taking a buggy, and my kids can kind of walk at a pace, and they're interested, they want to be in the world, they love being out and about in London, and they're confident with the tubes and buses, and it just doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. And we really enjoyed that summer of going out and doing things and eating out, and it's just been really great for leaving my postcode. And in exchange of that, I felt much more topped up and fulfilled, and remembering who I am in this mix. And I think it's easy actually to lose yourself. And so that has been a brilliant thing for my business, because when I work, I come back fresh and excited and in the groove of it. Number 3, being really clear. I think that I have been an ideas person often, and I am somebody who is versatile and I'll be whatever you want me to be. And maybe that's the actor in me. But I've been really clear about my career direction. What am I here for? What am I not? What am I good at? What am I not? And stop trying to bend and fold and dilute myself into places and spaces that are not moving me forward in terms of my goals. And I use so many of the techniques and the tools from Jam and Plan. So if you haven't done that course, I would really highly recommend it. There's sirens. Hang on, it is actually coming down my road. I'm going to keep rolling. Oh, he's now turned off the sirens. There we go. But being really clear has helped me. It's helped me so much to really forge out that next path and doing things in a way that feel really good. Number 4, this year I have sold my highest ticket options that I have on my website, and I've also sold things for £20, and there has been no difference essentially in terms of meeting that need. The person or the people who booked me for the highest things, who wanted all of the things, the desire to get the solution that they needed was no smaller than the person who was like, I really need this workshop that you've got, and I need it now, and I'm going to do it this afternoon, and the kids are at school, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get the answer. And I think sometimes when we're pricing things, we make things maybe cheaper than they should be, or we discount ourselves, or we undersell ourselves. And what I want to reveal is that it's not about the money. If people want the thing that you have to offer at the price you are offering, they're going to buy it. If they don't, they're not. And so your only aim is not to just keep discounting. It's to show the value. It's to show whatever it is that you do and who it can help. Number 5. This has been one of the most important things that I have done this year. I have paid attention to it all. And there were maybe times where I would distract myself in the past, or I'd move on quickly, or I'd be on to the next thing. And I wouldn't look and I wouldn't analyze because maybe I didn't want to. And it was more enjoyable and more satisfying to just keep moving forward. And what I truly have done and began to do, and I really will continue this throughout my life, is properly for the first time, thanks for coming to my therapy session, by the way, properly for the first time this year, I've looked at my patterns of behavior. And I don't know if you ever saw that Wipeout program the BBC used to do. It was like an outdoor assault course. And there was this one, it was like a roundabout, and it had poles sticking out of it. And there was it kind of started going round, and they had to jump over it and over it again as it came round, like keep going, keep hurdling over it. And the thing that would eventually happen is it would get faster and faster and faster, and they would fall in the water. And I often think that business lessons are like this. Unless you find a pace, find a rhythm with this thing, eventually you're going to end up in the water because it's going to take you out. For a while, you might be able to hop and go, oh, it's happening again. Oh my gosh, how did that happen? But ultimately, what you need to do is to break that pattern and say, why do I end up in the water every time? Why does this happen? I know how this plays out, but why am I not adjusting what I do in order to meet this in this way? So I want you to think about this. I want you to consider what this means for you in your business. What have been your greatest lessons of 2024? Where are your gaps? Where are your successes? Where are you celebrating? Where are the things that you just know you now know? It's really difficult to say. Now know it's time to leave here. They have no place in 2025, not where you're going, not what you're doing. So the only way we can get to those places is by being really, really specific about what's been going on and daring to look, daring to analyze. And that's where you're going to get the juicy answers. Thank you so much for watching. In terms of these series of videos, I will have more for you on my Substack in 2025. But until then, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And thank you for being here. Tell your friends, come back, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.